That's a bugger. That's going to cost me half a barrel full a week because I ain't going to get help because I've got to put my boots on. There we go. We're going to have to do a crazy island here. How many bits of wood have we got? No, it's only a little one. We'll just dip round there like that. Oh dear, we've got a bit of a blockage. I have to back up a minute. Oh, that's probably a bit of that rabbit hanging around the front. We're round. Full ahead. Oh, got another rabbit. That must have been his mum. Right. These people want to run around this footpath like all them people in Rio. They done well with the old medals, didn't they? They always seem to do quite good. I think we must be pretty good at running. That old Balky bloke, he didn't half go well, didn't he? He got himself another medal, it was saying. That's probably all them lions chasing. Mind you, he comes from Jamaica. I don't think they've got lions in Jamaica, have they? Just rum and spliffs. My brother went to Jamaica. He said it's a lovely place. I said, why'd you come back then? They probably wouldn't keep him. He'd probably get on quite well over there because he's quite a lazy person. I hope there's nobody behind me. I didn't think about that one. Better think about that. You see, you got footpaths. You go backwards and stick your bum in their face. They don't like it. Right, we're nearly full again. I don't know what I'm going to do with all this money. Probably buy myself a nice, what is it, 560, 580. I want to get 30 foot. I reckon an extra 5 foot would be a useful thing to have. This one's keeping old Georgie pretty busy as it is. Without another 5 foot. Ain't a bad bit of wheat for an old boy, is it? I am. It's 75% full. It's a nice day out there. I'll have to clean my windows so I can see it. I shan't bother today. I'll get the wife to do it later. You'll be coming up with a pizza or something. Get her to bring her Mr. Muscle with her. I asked the window cleaner to do it the other day, he just laughed at me, turned around and walked off. I don't know why. I'll show you something. Hold on, let me get you off the window. Hold on a minute, let me just grab you off here. There you go, see that button down there? Push that and it comes out there. That's my trailer I'll use on one of the lorries. It's a 28 ton bulker. It's all plated and everything for the lorry, but George brought it up with a fifth wheel on it. I'll move up a bit, you better see it. There you go. So we can tow it with the tractor. But I'll tell you what, I put 28 ton in there. That's going to make his old tractor smart, pulling that up the bird sanctuary hill. I'll make it sweat. That's only the second tank full in there, so it's only got a little bit in the bottom. I think the tank holds around about 5.5 ton. I think if you topped it right out, you might get 6 ton. I don't know, but it's still a good blob. There you go. The yellow bit on the end of the auger, that's the Griffin L handheld scales. That silver bit, that's got a sensor on it which weighs the crop as it slides over it. I'll put you back on the window now, hold on. Might be a bit shaky, don't get seasick. You know, I hope you're about right there. Right, put that over in, back up and stick your nose back in. Got a bit of a corner here which is quite helpful. Stick yourself back in on the corner. Where's the corner gone? I can't see out that side, and pretty dust all over it. Disgraceful, isn't it? She ain't been home for about a week or so. I wouldn't actually ask my wife to clean the windows because she'd probably, well, she wouldn't say nothing. Women have got this way, haven't they? They look at you in an odd way, and you know it's not the right thing to ask them. So you don't repeat yourself. I normally just ask once, just for the fun of it. You know, my wife's very thick-skinned. I'm very lucky. She has a lot to put up with. My wife does. But I must admit, I bought something once, and it cost a bit of money. I can't quite remember. It was a tractor or a baler or a combine or a trailer or something. I can't remember what it was. But a couple of days later I bought her some flowers. And I gave her some flowers, and she says to me, she does, are you going to buy me flowers every time you go and buy a machine now? Because if you are, it ain't going to work. And I said to her, no, I just bought you some flowers because I thought you deserved a bunch of flowers. I know you like the flowers and you hadn't had them for a little while. So, oh right, okay, thank you. So the only problem is now, every time I buy her a bunch of flowers, she says to me, she says, what have you brought? And I ain't brought nothing. I just got her a bunch of flowers. I actually ain't even thinking about buying anything in a minute. You know, well, I think about it, but it's only a, you know, a thought at the moment. The trouble with me, some of my thoughts do turn into reality. And she goes and does her bookkeeping or whatever, and there's a big lump of something missing from somewhere, and that's when I get into trouble. But she's very good, my wife. You know what? She gets up every morning at the minute, 6 o'clock, goes and walks the dogs, gets herself all sorted out in the kitchen, and she does fried egg, 2 sausage, baked beans, bacon, and fried mushrooms for 7 people. And she feeds me, George, Steve, Jason, Anthony, Chloe, and herself. Every morning she does about 6 or 7 breakfasts. Sometimes when Graham's there, another one for him. And then in the evening she cooks for about 6 people. And she does that night and morning for us. How about that for a woman, eh? And she cooks, it's proper cooked food. It ain't out of the freezer or nothing. It's all fresh. There's a chap up the road, his name is Kenny Titmus. His dad's got a farm shop up there, right? And he does these what they call Gamby sausages. They're actually a gambling gay speciality. There's a village up there called Gambling Gay, and it's where their shop is, and they call them Gamby sausages. They're absolutely gorgeous. They are lovely. I don't know what he puts in them, but they're lovely. And Lucy's been getting them for the fried breakfast. She goes up there and gets all the stuff. Well worth a visit it is, I tell you. He breeds all his own sheep, all his own pigs, and his father-in-law sells him beef. And they sell it all out of the shop up there. They do all the butchery, and it's a lovely shop up there. Sells everything, homemade cakes, a lot, you know. And out the back there's a nice little sort of restaurant-y cafe bit, sort of, you know, but I don't know, it ain't posh. You know, you can sit in there with your rigger boots on and your check shirt, and you don't feel out of place, looking out over the farmyard and across the countryside. And you can go in there and have a lovely meal for £6.50. I had lasagna over there, and that was absolutely gorgeous. Well worth a visit. But yeah, I'll take the missus up there if you live local. It's just before Gambling Gate, opposite the old scrapyard. If you're a local fella, you're listening to this, go up there and get some of them Gamby sausages, but leave some for me, won't you? I must admit, I did do this the other day for George with the old camera, but he gave me the old GoPro he had, and it had 2 buttons on it. It's no use giving me something with 2 buttons because it confuses me. I always push the wrong sodding button, and I pushed the wrong button, and I don't know what I did. I think I took something like 200 stills or something, still pictures, and I sat here like an idiot for 45 minutes like this, talking to myself. For 45 minutes I was talking. I thought I was talking to YouTube land like you lot, but there you go. What a plonker, eh? Give a farmer 2 buttons and see what he does with them. You've got to push the top one, you know he's going to push the bottom one. Yeah. Okay, look at them losses, there's none there, we're not losing nothing. Okay. Farmer's dream it is. I could actually go faster, but if I go too fast, I'm going to fill them trailers up, and then George is going to get back. I'll fill that trailer up, then George is going to get back, and he's going to want to use his GoPro. Now, if he can't use his GoPro, he's going to get upset. He's got that new one, hasn't he? And he wants to put it up in the air. And I want to put it up in the air, because if it falls in the front of this thing, it's going to be out, he's going to cry. No, I'd stop it. I did that little button there, which is stop it then. No, I wouldn't suck his GoPro up. He's a very nice fella, George. I like Liz as well. Liz is alright. Yeah, she's alright. But if a woman's worth having, a nice bunch of flowers will smooth over a lot of wrinkles. But if she don't like them, if she wouldn't want them for and throw them away, then you know you've got the right one, so trade her in and get a fresh one. Or vice versa, ladies. Mind you, you ladies don't buy us blokes a lot, do you? I don't want to be too, you know, I don't want to upset anybody, you know. I have known some damn good lady like Gay Gibson. Now she's a lovely lady, she is, and she runs a farm. Well, her name's Gay, but she works for Gibson's, that's it. But she runs a farm over at Wealdon, and she does such a super job of it. An impressive woman. She impresses me. A very good. What do they call it? Oh dear. Role model. She, you know, I look at her and I think to myself, she's doing a cracking job, and I admire the woman, I do. I know a lot of good people, to be honest with you. Very nice people. Has that battery gone flat yet? Golden Benny, look at all this corn going in here. Yeah, Saint slept there last night. One night. Landed crop. I often talk to myself while I'm combining. George will have to edit this. You make sure he edits it right, Liz. Don't you put nothing controversial on there, will you? I don't want to get arrested. I sometimes forget what I've been saying, talking about. Look at this is thick. I'm going to have to ease her back a bit. Look at the sun's going down already. I shouldn't keep saying that word, did I? Sorry. That's getting well over the yard arm. Down along this edge, I'd like to get this out of the way before the dampness starts coming in. It gets down here first. It's a bit of a wet old hole. I think if you dug down a bit here, you'd soon find some water. But the other side, this tree belt here, that's the John O'Gaunt golf course. If I might get smacked in the head in a minute with a golf ball. You often see a lot of golf balls in here. I don't think they're very good shots. Mr. Anderson's a member of that club. Yeah, there's 6 golf balls down there. You can have a load of money here. We plough them in, we plough them out each year. Music with lyrics. That's a novelty. Yes, I did. No more, won't get hurt anymore. Well, I was alright. Myself doing alright. Until I saw you last time. You young pups, don't you think I'm an old fogey because I listen to that sort of music? You've got to remember I'm 53. That's my dad's era, that is. He used to love it. He used to ram it down our throat every night in the cow shed when we were milking cattle. And we used to milk cattle with these. We didn't have a milking machine, there's a bit of this. A bit of titty squeezing. It was alright, but there was one there named Spider. And she was the evilest cow you ever come across. And you used to have one bucket you milked in and another bucket standing beside you. So you used to milk a few pints and then tip it in the other bucket because you could bet on her that she was going to kick that bucket across the shed and you as well. She nearly broke my arm once. I've still got a lump there where she kicked me. And she was an evil old sod, she was. She kicked the crap out of us kids. And my old man thought it was funny when we went flying across the yard. And he thought it was hilarious, he did. I'll tell you what, she didn't kick him. Whenever he milked her, she never moved, she never touched him. When we went there, she used to kick us across there. And I could swear that bloody cow was smiling when it looked at us. It'd look at you, and then you'd go flying across there. She was an evil old bugger, she was. Oh, it's getting a bit chilly in here. I'll have to turn the air conditioning down in a minute because my feet are getting cold. They're my old boy's socks. I'll go and find mine this morning, so I nicked his. I'm going to fold them back up later and put them back in his drawer. He's a typical old boy, my young and Anthony. He's a typical old boy. I don't know where he is, but he ain't on this planet. And he won't notice I've worn them for a day. There you go. No sign of Georgie yet. He reckons he's going to bring 2 trailers up on the back of that tractor because the 12 tonner I've got has got a drawbar on the back of it, so you can tow another trailer behind it. He's going to have himself a road train. Not that one he showed you the other week that was 90 foot long. You needn't worry about that one, that won't be going on the road. Honest. We might just have to load it up just for the fun of it, like. But for them who are not looking quite closely, the trailer on the front is air braked. On the back of that trailer, it's got air brakes which plug into the trailer on the back. So you've got 6 wheels on the trailer braking, on air brakes, and you've got another 4 on the front trailer braking. So It will stop on a sixpence, but it is highly illegal, so it won't be seeing a road too often. I think it'd probably pull it all. It seems to follow okay, but George's 90-foot road train. But I'll tell you what, it would look something loaded up, wouldn't it? We'd have to do it. We'll have to do it on a back road somewhere. It's got to be done, isn't it? It has to be done. We've got to load that up and run it down the road on the fast track. I was saying a bit about tractors, wasn't I? I don't know if I spoke to you earlier about tractors. All which is green is not me. That's something to remember. I don't know what you could say about yellow. You don't see it for long because it more or less overtook you and 3 miles in front before you ever see it again. You're driving a John Deere. Nah, they're alright. John Deeres are alright. For muck scraping and trailer work. Nah. Each to their own. I like my fast tracks. I have got Simon from Chandler's. He's trying to sell me a Fenton at the moment. But I'm more interested in his new Caterpillar loader. They brought out a 10 metre version with a 155 horsepower engine. I'm more interested in that. But I must admit I am struggling a bit with the loader this year because we've upped the bales on the crane to 600 kilograms a bale. And I keep having to change my underpants when we're doing the top layer on the stack. It gets a bit hairy at times. I'm having to get them on the edge, then push out and slide them along the top of the stack into place. Because if I try lifting and putting them in, the automatic overload goes off and you've got them 9 metres up in the air and you can't get the bloody things down. Well, you can, but all you can do is draw the boom in. The trouble is you've got it on top of the stack and you're going to put all the stack over on you. You can push the button and override it, but it ain't no fun. He's making my little arco twitchy. I'll find you some nice music to listen to. Ready? Come on. Well done now, tractor. Do it now. Must be that button on. I broke the bloody thing. That ain't no good. Track 14. Don't do that, does it? That's bugging the job up. Oh, hold on, let me sort it out. Didn't I? There's only one way to deal with that. Turn it off. Works every time. Come on, Georgie. Get your finger out. Nearly done the headland. I'm going to start pumping in a minute. Oh, you bloody.
Falling in love, falling in love.
I'll put you out of your misery. What a sad old man I am, ain't I? I don't care. Hey, that's life for you. I'll give you some culture, there you go. You young pups. Half the songs I hear this day and age actually come from that sort of era. They copy them. I do like other music as well. I like Meghan Trainor, she's good. You want to listen to her? She's actually quite nice. She's a bit crossover, I think. She's sort of getting some inspiration from the old 70s, 60s and 70s stuff. Well, maybe 60s stuff. I think she actually cares about singing, that woman. Bugger, one more. There goes the profits. There's another wiggle in my road. Have you noticed that my roads are not very straight? They never are. Well, I get from one side of the field to the other side of the field, and it brightens up my son's day when he's bathing it.
I got a heart full of rhythm that beats with no pain. I got a head full of melody stuck in my brain.